So, how many people that owe money to the IRS think that they can buy a home? Probably not too many. So, we're going to be discussing that in the creditjungle.com today. Thanks for joining us. This is George Anderson. And it's quite often that people will get behind on their taxes, and sooner or later the IRS will catch up. They'll either not file a return, and then that'll trigger them wondering where your returns are, or they do file returns and they don't have enough money to send in. And the IRS, in the absence of you being proactive about it, the IRS is going to attach a lien against you personally. But unless you own property, there's really no property for it to attach to. So people know that they've got these tax liens out there, and they just assume that, well, I owe money to the IRS and it's going to prevent me from buying a home. But that's not true. First of all, FHA and VA have never required IRS tax liens to be paid off. And in addition to that, the IRS automatically subordinates. And what that means is that if you've got a mortgage loan here and you've got the IRS over here, and we're going to go ahead and attach it to a house, the IRS automatically allows the mortgage to attach in first position. So in other words, that the IRS lien will not take precedent over that loan. So the IRS will automatically go back into second position and allow the buyer to purchase a home. Now you say, well, why would they allow them to do that? Well, think about it. Even if, because it's not attached to anything right now, it's attached to thin air. So wouldn't the IRS be securing their position and increasing their chances of getting repaid if they can attach it to real estate? So of course they would let you purchase a home and then put the IRS lien behind it, because guess what? 2, 3 years, 5 years down the road, you might decide to sell the home. Guess what? Now the IRS owns your equity, and then they're going to get paid that way. So it's clever, but it also is convenient if you understand how to make it work. So what are the rules for that? So conventional loans didn't used to allow this, but there were some changes made recently, and depending on what type of loan you are getting, you'll either have to have a 1 month or a 3 month, or there are circumstances where you might have to have a 12-month payment plan to the IRS to be able to qualify for a loan. It doesn't matter what the debt is. The debt could be $100,000. If the payment on it is $500 a month or $1,000 a month, and you qualify with that debt ratio, you can still go ahead and get into a home and purchase a home. So the difference is that would trigger it to be longer, 3 months to 12 months, would be if you allowed the IRS tax lien to basically be perfected to become a lien. So how does that happen? Well, when you file your tax returns, and if you know that you owe 10 grand and you just don't say anything and you let the IRS try to figure it out, and they correspond with you and they say, hey, you submitted a return, you didn't send a check, they're going to have some correspondence, give you an opportunity to pay it, but if you don't pay it and you ignore them, then they're going to go ahead and attach a lien. But if you submit your return and you notify the IRS, it says, look, I know I owe the money, I don't have it. Can I work out a payment plan? The IRS is more than happy to work out a payment plan for you, and they will never attach a lien. So if you are on a payment plan with the IRS and you've been making your payments on time and it's not a lien, then most of the time you only need to have one payment made, one payment on that. So think about how huge that is, that if you know you owe the money and they haven't gotten a lien on you yet, but you might be buying a house, be proactive, contact the IRS, set up a payment plan. So hopefully this will help you, people who have been maybe just a little bit skittish or worried that, oh my gosh, the IRS is going to ruin my opportunity to participate in this great housing market. That's not true. So hopefully that helps you out a little bit. If you have any questions, I would be more than happy to work with you. You can push button Get Mortgage Professional, and I'd like to talk with you about your situation. Have a great day.